Welcome back to Cooking with Kumar. Today we're making lunch, and we're going to be putting a new spin on the grilled cheese sandwich. So today for lunch we're going to be making grilled cheese sandwiches, but these aren't going to be your average grilled cheese sandwich. We're going to make one with ham and Swiss cheese, one with tomato and mozzarella cheese, and another one with caramelized onions and Parmesan cheese. So now let's go over here and get started. So I'm going to cut this onion up, and then we're going to caramelize it to make our caramelized onion sandwich. So now that I've cut these onions up into smaller pieces, I'm going to caramelize them. And put some olive oil in the pan. Now I'm just gonna caramelize these onions. Alright, now that I've caramelized these onions up pretty good and they're looking pretty nice, I can pour these out and we can start to build our sandwich. So now that I've finished up with these onions, I can build this sandwich. So first I'm just add a little kick to it. I'm gonna put a little bit of this sriracha hot chili sauce on it. Just a little bit, because some people just can't handle the spice. And then some thin slices of Parmesan cheese. And then my caramelized onions. Okay, now there's our first sandwich, and I'm just going to set this aside while we build our other ones. So now that I've made my first sandwich, I'm going to get to work on my second, which is going to be my ham and Swiss cheese sandwich. And this one's going to have some mayonnaise, and also some Dijon mustard. So this is like my favorite sandwich. This is what I could eat every day of the week. So now we have some Swiss cheese, some sliced Swiss cheese. Put that on. Let's see, that's, I'm gonna get half of a second piece. And then some smoked ham. I love ham. So that's our second sandwich all done. And now all we have left is the caprese. So now we're on to our third sandwich. It's just going to be a caprese sandwich with mozzarella, tomato, and some fresh basil. And I'm going to cut a few pieces of tomato for our sandwich. Get that out of here. This is a nice looking tomato. Alright, that's probably good. And then more pieces of bread. And I'm gonna cut some mozzarella cheese to go with this. if in an ideal situation, we would use fresh mozzarella, but for a lot of that, this isn't professional, so I don't have an unlimited budget here. That looks pretty good. Lay that out like so. Then put the basil on. And the fresh tomato. It's a nice fresh sandwich for your daddy. Alright, there we go. Those are our 3 sandwiches. Now we're gonna grill them up and they'll be nice and hot and melty. So to grill these sandwiches, we have a panini press. That's what we're gonna be using, but you can also use like a skillet or whatever. And while we wait for it to get heated up, we're gonna butter these sandwiches on one side. Oh, this butter is pretty melty, huh? You don't need too much butter, just enough to make it real nice. Alright, now all I need is this stupid thing to heat up. Alright, now that this panini press is pretty hot, I'm gonna take these first 2 sandwiches, the caprese and the ham sandwich, and put them on the griddle. Don't burn yourself. Now that they're on, I'm gonna butter the top side. And now we just close these and wait for them to get nice and melty and browned. Okay, now I think these are looking pretty nice. And I'm gonna take them off the panini press. And I'm gonna put this this second sandwich on, or this third sandwich on actually. All right. There we go. Now I'll just wait for that one to be done and we'll be all ready to eat. Okay, now our third sandwich is looking pretty good as well. Take that off. And then cut these into smaller pieces. And there we go. These are looking pretty good. Now it's time to eat. Alright, so now this is looking like a pretty nice lunch. This is our ham and Swiss sandwich, and this is half of the onion and parmesan sandwich, and Mr. Vegetarian Cameraman is eating the other half, and also the caprese sandwich. So now, I think that's pretty much a wrap. We're just gonna eat this and have a pretty nice time doing it as well. And that's a good sandwich, huh?